Good morning, my sublings, and welcome back to another video where I can inspire you on what not to do on a diet. It's probably that time of year now that a lot of you are probably thinking about wanting to go on a diet. And I'm just going to give you a few pointers on what you shouldn't go for in a diet, so that you make the right choices and so that you can successfully reach your end goal. It's alright to want to try and lose a few pounds. Just remember that weight isn't the main goal here. The main goal is to feel good mentally, not just physically. That will be actually the one thing that will determine on how you will succeed or not within your diet goals. Let me say this, the word diet. You will always get some sort of judgment whenever you tell someone that you're on a diet. But definition to the word diet is just the types and range of food that you eat. So whenever I say to people that I'm on a healthier diet, people just associate that I'm doing a lot of cardio and exercise and just eating a lot of salads and telling me that that's not healthy for me. I'm like, which can be understood because that is what diets are made to look like these days, is eating next to nothing and doing a lot of cardio. This is another reason why I'm doing this video for you, is to not do some of those diets. A diet should not be a short-term goal. There are no quick fixes, okay? A diet should be something that you should have in mind that you can keep long-term. A diet for me is a lifestyle. So if you have a diet that you cannot keep throughout your lifestyle, even if it's like 3/4 of it, then it's not a very good diet. Because what's the point on doing it short term and only getting the body that you want short term? You worked hard to achieve that goal, so why not keep it? Number 1, going on fast track diets. No, said no already. We live in an age where we can do everything instantly. So for example, there's like same day delivery, text instead of letters. We all naturally want instant results. But think about a fast track diet this way. By losing weight at such a quick rate, it's only understandable that you're just going to gain it back just as fast after it. If that diet or goal can't be kept long term, then is it really worth putting your body through that? Number 2, cutting your calories by half at the very start of your diet. By doing so, you're actually just going to be setting yourself up for failure. In a nutshell, is typically what happens. Your metabolism is at this level here. This is the level where calories can be burned, probably like this to this level on calorie wise before your diet. But when you go on a diet, you're going to drop it significantly. The calories that I'm burning, I'm burning all those calories that I'm eating. This will probably last for a week. After a week, your body will adjust and kick in to say that, I'm not getting enough food here. It'll drop just as significantly as you dropped your calories. Whenever it's at that point, there are going to be no calories burnt, if you get what I mean. This is usually within the 1 to 2 week marker where people will start to see no results. This is when we're all thinking, oh, happy days, I've lost 10 pounds, I feel good. At the same time, you're not feeling good on the inside because you're not eating. This is what we call a plateau. A plateau is basically whenever your body starts to shut down, it needs fed. It's a way of telling you that something's not right in your body. When you give up and start eating again, your calories are here, you're bumping it all the way up here, your metabolism, self-esteem is all the way down here. These calories aren't getting burned. That is why a lot of people rebound and gain twice the weight that they lost. Just as quick as they lost it. That's how those work. I've been there, I've done that, and now because I know the knowledge behind it, I'm like, yes, that kind of makes sense. And I get why you would want to choose that because it's very quick results, but it's not worth it on the long run. So that is a route that you should not be going towards. Number 2, this one actually infuriates me a little. Not even a little, actually quite a lot. A lot. No to detox tea, lollipops and replacement meals. Just no. No altogether. I get extremely infuriated whenever I see influential celebrities endorsing these products. This is how they get the body that they get. And I'm like, no, just no. That is in no way healthy for you. Nor are they healthy for you for the long run. They will actually damage your body. And I know that you're looking at their photos and you're like, oh, they look so good in such a short amount of time. Well, no. You gotta think about these variables. They've got personal trainers training them. They've got chefs cooking them the right foods every single day. They have all these things to back them up and keep them accountable alongside with these products that aren't really... So let me put number 2 on a nutshell. They say they will reduce your hunger. But the only thing that it will reduce is your hunger whilst you're on these products. What these products will have are ingredients and fill it up so that whenever you eat your next meal, you'll eat a little bit less in your meal so that you feel fuller for longer. The stomach works in wonderful ways. Have you ever felt that when you eat less for a few days and then you try to eat a certain meal that you used to have, you can't really finish it? Well, that's because your stomach trains itself. Just like anything in your body, it will adjust itself to work with how your body is working. Within a normal weight loss diet, we gradually decrease the calories that we eat. This is your stomach. We will gradually decrease the amount of calories we eat within a meal. Our stomach will naturally adjust itself like anything else in the body, minimize the amount so that it makes us feel like we're still full. It can work in a reverse as well. So if you train it well, it can stay like that. If you do eat a meal that you used to eat before, you're gonna feel like you can't reach that goal anymore. But whereas if you're on these products, your stomach will constantly be at a certain size because it's always full, and it's always full around by 3/4 of the stuff that it inflates with. Like, let's say the 200 calories that you're eating within this meal, that fills you up, that makes you feel satisfied, but you're constantly at that size. Yes, you will lose weight, but whenever that product's gone, okay, your size is still gonna be more than likely still that size. And whenever you eat that 200 calories, it's not gonna fill you. You're gonna feel like you're starving, you're hungry, you're not gonna be satisfied. So whenever we start to increase our calories within each meal to feel a little bit more satisfied in our meals, the weight gain will start to increase as well. Another thing that it'll guarantee you is that it'll make sure that you lose up to 7 to 10 pounds within a week, right? Within that week, nobody can lose 10 pounds. Well, not natural fat anyways. It will most likely be all water weight. There are probably diuretics in there to dehydrate your body, flush out any water retention. So you could see that losing 10 pounds on the scale within the first week is amazing and you feel great, and that's how to get you kick-started, yes. But it's not really healthy for you because it's dehydrating your body. You can naturally flush out that water retention that you're having by having a better understanding in what foods that you're eating and whether they have a high sodium intake or not, and also drinking more water throughout the day. I know it's called water retention and you retain water, but having more water in your body will actually flush it out naturally. Number 4 is going crazy on your exercises within the first week. Thing I've always said to be gradual. Gradually increase your exercises, gradually decrease your calories, because you're training your body to work in that way slow, and your body will slowly adjust itself to work with what you're working with. All you are doing by going ham on those exercises within the first week is just setting yourself up for failure. How do we do this? You say your body works in mysterious ways. So if you're doing 5 sets of cardio within that week, but after a certain while your body will get used to it, okay, that's just the norm now, we're gonna do this every single day, 5 times a week, let's do it. It'll not do anything because it just thinks that it's the normal now. Your weight is just strolling. You should start to reach a plateau again. In order to get yourself out of this plateau is to actually do more than what your body has adjusted to. Adding another day of cardio? I mean 6 days of cardio? What? If you start up high, your body will just want more and more. It gets higher in demand. Maybe start with three 20-minute walks in a week and then gradually work yourself up. So within that week, if you see weight loss, keep at it. If you don't see weight loss, then add another session or make it longer or add a HIIT session. It's your choice, but gradually add it in. 80% of weight loss or those kind of goals comes with eating better. Just eat better, start dropping your calories on a deficit slowly. So number 5, this is something that no one ever talks about, okay? They always talk about how to be on a diet and how to lose weight and everything like that. But what happens whenever you're not on a diet? Like, what do? Nobody ever tells you that there are things that you're meant to do after a diet so that you can keep your body. With a lot of people, whenever they're finished with their diet and reach the goals that they want, they're like, woohoo, done, let's go eat, I've reached my goals. Well, that's not how it works. This will actually help you from rebounding back to the weight that you had before. You can actually still keep this really good body that you've worked for the long run. Within all of these subjects, I've been talking about dropping your calories gradually, dropping what you eat gradually, slowly decreasing. Well, it works the other way around. When you finish your diet or you reach your goals, it's not just the end is the end, throw everything in the bin. You need to go back up gradually. You want to lead yourself back up to an area where you are comfortable with. Slowly decrease the cardio sessions, slowly increase your calories week by week as well. There are so many diets right out there right now that I wouldn't be able to list them all. What I can tell you with all these diets is that if you look into a diet and you feel like you can't keep that on the long run, or even half of that diet on the long run, then why are you torturing yourself to get a good body? Life is about feeling good mentally and physically. And if you're not feeling good mentally, then what's the point of having that good body 24/7 when you feel horrible in the inside? Whenever I say I'm on a diet, I'm not restricting myself, I'm not eating salads, I'm not doing whatever I did where I was competing for a bikini show. I'm not exactly on a caloric restriction or anything like that. I'm just eating better choices, better for my lifestyle, and you know, it's working for me. I am seeing results. They're a bit slower, but you know, they're results. Results are results. So it's kind of built into my lifestyle now. Before I actually started this video, I actually asked some of the girls, like, you know, what they thought about a diet, just for some inspiration. They were actually like, oh, I don't do diets because even though I do the diet, I won't be able to keep the body that I got from that diet, which is understandable because I know a lot of people will actually think that. Pointless to go on a diet. Your end goal doesn't have to just last 2 weeks. It can last, you know, on the long run. Just be wise on what choices you make. Just giving your lifestyle a little change on the healthier side is even better than nothing. I hope that helped you gain a little bit of knowledge on what these types of diets can do to you and what you can do to avoid them. You know, they're not the best of diets, I can tell you that. Don't forget to subscribe to me for more videos like this or more, and click the bell button for the notifications for that next video, because you never know with me when I'll land a video. So for now, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!